And this also ties into another matchup that was announced with Shavkat and Wonderboy.
Yes.
I honestly thought it was going to be Ian Gary and Wonderboy. I thought that was a fight.
Yeah, it's what Ian wanted.
Yeah.
Wonderboy wanted Kamaru,
Yeah.
and he got Shavkat.
What do you think about that? Because I have my opinion.
I wish he was getting Kamaru. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that. I guess. What do you give Kamaru Bilal Muhammad?
I think so. I think that's the fight. Especially they just announced a Kobe. You could honestly throw Kamaru Bilal in the same card. They still 296 is not fully announced yet. Throw that on there. On the same card. If Bilal makes a statement, like, what are you gonna do other than give him a shot?
You have to. I agree. I agree that you have to. But I think that. Okay, so how do you feel about the Wonderboy versus Shavkat?
Controversial here. But I like the Shavkat matchup with Wonderboy. I like it for Wonderboy. Just only because I was watching this Jeff Neal fight.
Yeah.
And Shavkat gets hit. And he gets hit a lot. And that was from someone a lot smaller who fights only in the boxing range. Jeff Neal has to get hit to hit you kind of thing. I think Wonderboy has looked pretty great his last two fights. Unless Shavkat comes out and straight wrestles him the whole time, obviously then that's the deal. But I think Wonderboy has a real possible chance to beat Shavkat on the feet. I think he hits hard enough. I think he's aggressive enough. I think he comes at people weird enough. His style is very, very unorthodox. I don't know. I like the matchup.
I like it too. I'm just concerned that I believe that Shavkat fought emotional against Jeff Neal. And I think if he does what Shavkat's great at, I think it's a really hard night for Wonderboy. His record means a lot. What is it? Is it 17 finishes?
Yeah, 17 and 0,
17 finishes. That you can't deny that.
If anything, it's going to be a brutal fight, I think.
Right, and I don't want brutal for Wonderboy. I love Wonderboy so much that I want fun fights. I don't want brutal. But at the same time, if he believes that he can be the best in the world, he's got to fight the best in the world. So
yeah, I think it's a real G move from Wonderboy. Like, all right, if you guys don't want to give me the top, then I'll beat your guy.
For sure. So what do you say? He beats Shavkat and then title fight, or beats Shavkat and then he's got to fight Bilal or Kamaru? There's still two more fights, but at the same time, I think if you beat the 17-0, 17 finisher guy, you get a title fight.
Much more impressive, especially they know he's on a time crunch. Like, he's 40 already.
Yeah,
I think you fast track him. I think Leon versus Wonderboy is a fight that everybody would want to see, just stylistically.
100%.
And just to see him get the chance, I'm a Leon fan, but I kind of be rooting for Wonderboy a little bit. Like, how insane would it be if he pulls this off?
I would definitely be rooting for Wonderboy.
So yeah, I think he can win the fight. I like the matchup. I have a ton of respect for him for taking the matchup. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's a crazy one.
Dude, the problem would be if it was Colby against Wonderboy. I don't know who I'd be rooting for.
Really?
Dude, I'm serious. Colby makes me laugh. I can't help it.
He makes me laugh too, but I wouldn't root for him over Wonderboy.
No, dude, I'm just joking. I wouldn't be rooting for him over Wonderboy. But at the same time, when Colby's doing an interview, he was just doing one with James Lynch like last week when he took the fight.
Oh, I saw that.
Or when the fight got announced.
Yeah.
And they're like he's like, so is it safe to say that the reason why you're not on the John Jones card is because they're afraid of like the things that you would say? And he's like, James, I'm just saying, like, was he on Epstein Island? I don't know if he was or wasn't, but nobody's proven that he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, it just makes me laugh.
He's crazy, dude. He's crazy.
For sure. But the shtick, like the fact that he does not let up on it. It's beautiful to me.
And I think what makes that interview even funnier is that like Kobe has been radio silent for at least over a year now, and then he comes back and that's the first thing he drops.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, it's crazy. Oh, did you did you hear him talking about Leon with gerbils?
No,
Dude, there's a
Gerbils?
clip
I heard
where
his
he's-
impression of him.
No, dude, there's a clip where he's like, James, we need to do some actual research. He's like, do some reporting. What's up with Leon with these gerbils? And James like goes back to it and he's like, well, what's actually going on with Leon and gerbils? He goes, do your own Googling, man. I don't know. I can't bring it up, but it's just crazy.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I couldn't find anything.
Oh, let me see.
I literally couldn't find a thing. But yeah, I mean, it was quite the call out.
Leon
It's like
Edwards.
you want a shit talk with saying that somebody has some skeletons in their closet with gerbils. I like it.
I mean, maybe he's just trying to play off of the whole Izzy with the dog thing.
No, I know, but that's what it felt like. But it's just like there's
Which he also said he doesn't like Sean Strickland, which I thought was interesting.
I don't
he
think
said like,
yeah, I don't think Colby likes anybody.
no. I mean, he really likes Zhang Wei Li. They're buddies.
He likes the
He
people that
comment-
train at MMA Masters too.
Yeah. But yeah, that's another fight that got announced. Leon and Colby Covington.
Who do you have in that fight?
Leon Edwards.
All
I
right,
think Leon
all right.
Edwards, and I think pretty decisively, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Do you think he'll get him out of there?
I don't know if we'll get him out of there. You know, Leon is not like notoriously a finisher.
Yeah.
But I know he likes to put on performances that are like, okay, there's, you know, this is clear. That he leaves them in the dust.
Yeah.
I think
the last 5 seconds of a fight.
I think his defensive wrestling looked really great last fight against Usman.
Yeah.
I think what Colby does bring is the chain wrestling, which is a little different than Usman. Usman's very strong, so he'll get to the legs, get one takedown, kind of lay. But
Right.
Colby will take you down, and then take you down, and then take you down, and take you down, and take you down, and throw a lot of punches. Like his activity is ridiculous.
Right.
But I trust in Leon's, you know, championship skills and range management, all that stuff. I think, you know, this is a nice little fight for him.
I hope so. I hope it's a good fight regardless. It's a good card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shaping up. You got the last 3 are pretty awesome.